Today's horoscope, Scorpio April 26, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Early today, rushing can lead to the scattering of your energies and accomplishing little at the end of it. Unfinished business can bother you and play with your mood. Still, there is excellent energy with you for making the most of things. Take a time out from heavy thinking if possible. Try not to succumb to pressure to move something forward too quickly. The moon heads into your work and health sector, and you more readily focus on the practical things or daily affairs that need attention. More clarity is likely, particularly as you sort out your feelings and needs. Communication can help center you and relieve your mind regarding your troubles or concerns. Fortunately, there can be pleasant exchanges. Others are cooperative, particularly those you work or live with, and business ideas are particularly sound and bright. You thrive on your feelings. However, when it comes to your personal relationships in the days ahead, it would be best to lie low. This is because a very aggressive combat between Mars and Pluto will be launched, creating a full-scale war when emotions get aroused. While this could have you juggling work and projects as well as your domestic life, this could also bring frustration out for you to face in romance, too. Table discussions until later because you do not want to start a battle that will only grow in time. What will you go after? It is time to look ahead as the moon enters Aries, forming a trine with Mars in Leo and sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. You may feel strongly about getting ahead of potential changes in your work life and career path. Something is brewing. Although you may not know what it is yet, it would be beneficial to start looking for alternative opportunities in your preferred industry or field. Spend some time looking at what job listings are available to prepare yourself by knowing your options. The planets will give you something to think about today. Maybe a new attraction appears in your life out of nowhere, or a chance reappearance of an old flame. In any case, you must watch your own behavior in order to stay true to yourself and the other person. Do what you feel and try to feel everything you do, as opposed to getting carried away in the moment. Stay grounded through exercise and a healthy diet. This is a good day to do some serious thinking. When a vibration is in the air, it can be hard to be as social and interactive as you usually are. In fact, you may find that you feel just the opposite. Go with this energy. It is an opportune time for you to reconnect with yourself. Think about your life, your career, your finances, and your relationships. You will find it easier to think of solutions if you need to, as well. While the moon was in your work sector when Neptune returned at the end of last month, it was just about to leave and they never aligned. Today, as the moon comes full circle, the first thing it will do is align with the planet of hopes and dreams, for the first time here in 150 years, and the timing couldn't be better. 7 days after Mars returned to your career sector, and just as he is starting to get some pushback from Pluto as he puts your work and life balance to the test, this will ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware while helping to fuel your confidence and imagination. It is during the moon's final hours in your romantic sector that it won't just align with Venus, the planet of love, but with the North Node and the other two planets here. This last visit before Venus leaves is making these romantically charged lunar vibes a lot more potent than they would otherwise be, just as there is something special building when it comes to friendship and relationship building. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings with it a unique blend of challenges and opportunities, all wrapped up in the cosmic dance between Mercury and Saturn. As Mercury in steady Taurus squares off with Saturn in wise but stern Aquarius, you might find yourself navigating through a morning that feels more rigid than usual. Communication could feel blocked, conversations might come off more serious than intended, and there's a strong possibility that misunderstandings leave you questioning whether your words are being heard at all. If you wake up feeling like your thoughts are foggy or your ideas are being met with resistance, know that you're not alone. This energy can feel like walking into a room with something important to say, only to be met with silence or worse, criticism. Maybe it's a boss who doesn't see the value of your work, a friend who seems emotionally distant, or even just your own inner voice being harsher than usual. Saturn has a way of turning up the volume on doubt, especially when it clashes with Mercury, the planet of communication and thought. But here's the thing, just because progress feels slow doesn't mean you're not moving forward. Saturn teaches us patience, structure, and discipline, not to hold us back, but to help us build something that lasts. So if your ideas are being tested today, it might be a sign that they're worth refining, not discarding. What feels like a setback could actually be a valuable pause that gives you time to reflect, regroup, and strengthen your message. You might also notice a desire to retreat into your own world, especially as Mercury forms a soft, dreamy sextile to Neptune in Pisces later in the day. After the morning's tension, this aspect offers a much-needed release. You may catch yourself daydreaming, listening to music that stirs the soul, or seeking the comfort of creative outlets. If you're an artist, a writer, or someone who simply enjoys the escape of imagination, this is your invitation to lean into that. Sometimes, when the external world feels too heavy, turning inward isn't avoidance, it's healing. Maybe you're reminiscing about a simpler time, imagining how things could be different, or finding comfort in a fictional world. That's okay. Give yourself that grace. Just don't forget to come back to the present when you're ready with a little more clarity and a renewed perspective. This afternoon could bring a welcomed shift in mood. As Neptune's influence washes over the mind, the stressors from earlier in the day may start to lose their weight. You may realize that the deadlines you were rushing to meet can be adjusted, or that the conversation you were dreading doesn't need to happen right now. There's relief in letting go of the illusion of urgency. If you can, take some time to reconnect with people who lift your spirits. A casual chat with a friend, a walk outside, or a moment of laughter can do wonders for your energy. Even just taking a break from the screens and to-do lists to let your mind wander can help you reset. Creative projects, especially ones without pressure or deadlines, can bring a sense of fulfillment. Let yourself doodle, write, bake, or build something simply because it brings you joy. This day is a beautiful mix of grounded realism and imaginative escape. It challenges us to find the balance between structure and surrender, between getting things done and letting things flow. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember, it's okay to not have all the answers today. Progress isn't always linear, and productivity doesn't always mean output. Sometimes, showing up for yourself, listening to your needs, and choosing kindness over criticism is the most important step forward. What about you? Have you had a day where everything felt like a struggle until something shifted and suddenly things didn't seem so bad? Or a moment when creative inspiration found you after you'd almost given up? I'd love to hear how you've worked through moments like this. Share your experience in the comments. We grow stronger when we support each other. Let today be a gentle reminder. Even when the skies feel stormy, clarity always returns. You're doing better than you think.